obviously. Then it's like back to back to back to back to back to back chats, like trading. And then when I'm trading, the amazing thing is that you guys get to make a lot of money, right? You know that when I'm trading, what does it mean when I'm trading? When I'm trading, then I give you guys free trades. I shower you with amazing trades. Like I pump trades into the community, pump trades into Telegram, pump trades into Twitter, pump trades everywhere, right? And that also means that a lot of YouTube videos, so I'm gonna just be shooting and educating you guys and sharing like insane nuggets and knowledge, and so. And then somebody say, "You're gonna give us a house tour?" Of course, why not? Like I'm definitely gonna run you guys through some of the key interiors in my house. There's so many beautiful places in my house. Like I've not shared half of it. Like I've not. Let me show you guys a few things. Let me show you guys a few things here and there. What? My wife said I was not gonna keep long on the live. Maybe you can come to me. I'm coming. My wife doesn't like it when she always wants me for herself. Obviously, the size gotta be. But I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys a few things, right? If you follow me on Twitter, you may have seen my kitchen already. If you don't follow me on Twitter, this is also the opportunity to follow me on Twitter as well, right? At Kojo Forex. We literally just hit 70K on Twitter, which is amazing, right? This one is not really looking so clean, but I want the one that will represent it properly, right? Hold on, let me show you. I'm looking for, but I have a lot of pictures on my phone, so it's hard. It's always hard to show you guys these things, but I'll try my best, right? Yeah, I think I got a picture. So this one is like behind the house, right? I got a pergola behind the house, right? I think I've not posted it, so none of you have seen it. I've got a pergola behind my house. This one is for the men, right? Where we're gonna be drinking the beer, chilling. We're gonna put some woofers around it. We're gonna put some, that thing that they do that meat on. What do they call that thing? Barbecue grill. We're gonna put some barbecue grills there. And then what again are we gonna put behind the pergola part? We're gonna put a wine cellar there. What again? And we're gonna put you there as well. Right? We're gonna put my wife there as well. She says we should put her there. And what again? So we got like some really good vibe going on there as well. Let me show you another one. Let me show you another one. I think what I've not shown is the kitchen. Let me see. So for those of you who have not seen the kitchen, let me show you. It's hard to look for pictures on my phone because it's just a lot. Okay, I saw it. Which one should I show now? Oh, I saw another one. I saw the night's version of the pergola, but it was not completed. Right? So let me show you this one as well. It's like the kitchen, right? Somebody said we're going to put shisha there. My wife doesn't like smoking. So this is the kitchen. So it's quite a number of. It's quite a nice places around there. Nice stuff's going on around the house. Let me see. Is there any other thing I can show you guys? I can show you. I think that you guys have seen the facade of the house. You've seen the front part, how it looks like and all that. But yeah, imagine that I literally just built such a beautiful house like that, and then I run away I've run away to now be living in somebody's country. Let me show you guys my favorite part of the house. That part looks so clean. Taking pictures there looks so nice and dope. Oh, it did not load properly. The picture did not load properly. So in all that I'm saying, then you still don't want to miss the point. I'm saying that what you want to really come and experience the Kojo Forex Expo, bring your friends, invite them, share the links, guys. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. Share the link to your friends, share the link to people that you know in Ghana, share the link literally to everybody that you could possibly get your hands on. Keep sharing the link and sharing and inviting people. You know, you don't want to be the only one benefiting from it. Like, just keep pushing, right? And then one thing that I might surprise you with, right? I'm still working on it. I don't want to say it, but I could bring out somebody that you guys all look up to, right? The person may not be like necessarily a trader, but like very big in the space. You know, we only deal with multi-millionaires and billionaires only, right? If you're not in the M or B category, you cannot sit with us. So I could bring up somebody insane as well, somebody that everybody looks up to. I already did what shocked you guys, flying the boys all the way from South Africa to Ghana, right? I'll show you guys something. I mean, you guys have been watching them, right? I've been watching some of their videos as well. They, one way or the other, as far as you're in the trading space, you may have come, especially if you like watching YouTube, you may have come across their content. You know, so it's like goat meat, the goats, and I'm bringing the lion, right? So it's like goat meat, lion. FX Lion is going to feed on us. Great man is representing. You know, oh, I want my pictures to load so that I show you guys some things, but okay, I think it's loading now. Tell you the truth, I've not seen any trader that has got like a home looking so clean and beautiful like this one. Right? We've got great man, the FX Lion. The FX, you guys said freedom, eh? I'm not gonna talk much about it. But you never know. He could pull up big time. But yeah, I think that's as far as I can show you with the facade of the house. Right? Kojo, we need the whole day for the program. That's gonna be serious. I should bring freedom, yeah? I should bring freedom. I could bring him. I could easily bring him. You guys realize that last week I met what was the name? It was the name of our friend that we met at the Kempinski. Yeah. Why did I literally forget his name? I met the billionaire, Kelvin Autry, right? If you don't know him, go and Google him. Go and Google Kelvin Autry. I posted a picture with him. Biggest man. You know? There's another one like that. It's called Jonah. Right? Maybe what's his first name? Nathaniel Jonah. Do you guys know Nathaniel Jonah? you know Sam Jonah, right? Sam Jonah, the gold titan. His son is a family friend. Nathaniel, let me show you. Look, there was this day I was going to chill at Kempinski with my wife, and then guess what? Nathaniel and Kelvin Archery pulled up, right? They pulled up in some sick whips. They pulled up in some sick whips. Let me show you the whips. All right, they pulled up in some sick whips. Those are big ballers in the game. They are not traders. They're just their own businessmen, but you know, real recognize real. Anytime I meet them, it's like the energy is up on the roof. Oh, I want to show you the whips, but it's not kind of loading the way I want it. But hold on. Let it load, then I'll show you. So I could extend the invitation to them, bring them to come and share a few things here and there, you know. Why is the thing not loading? Would you guys want that though? That I extend invitation to them, and then they come and also like tell you how they got to their millionaire and billionaire status. We could all learn a thing or two from them. The thing doesn't want to load. The whips doesn't want to load, but this is it. Like, you cannot see it clearly. That means they bring Q banks. But how many people from here really like can relate or can vibe to him? If he comes and he's speaking his language, would you really understand? Not as if like English, I mean, but like, you know, the thought process, the hustle. I don't vibe with, you know, I don't vibe with thinking that you can bring a foreigner to come and like moderate or be like a keynote speaker in like an African settings, you know. Why do I say that? You may or may not agree, but let me be honest with you. Experience, exposure, and then circumstances really vary from geographical location to geographical location, right? The type of tough circumstances, the type of tough environment that some of us like came out from to be where we are, it tells a different background of story from most of all these like Lambo, Raul, and all. Yeah, they may have also gone through their own type of struggle, but like it's better to be suffering, right, in America than to be suffering in Ghana. Because if you're suffering in Ghana, it's like you're suffering in hell. If you're suffering in America, it's you're suffering in heaven. Do you get a difference? So imagine that somebody says that I was a tough time hustler in the US and then God did, I came up. And then imagine that somebody saying I was a tough time hustler in Lagos, mainland, and God did. Respect the man who was a tough time hustler in mainland. Do you know how mainland looks like? Ask them and let them show you. You see Pepe. Traffic alone will take you 24 years before you reach home. You know? So, like, I always like to, like, relate with people that truly understand, like, the real hustle, the African hustle. The African hustle is different. The African hustle, you cannot compare. You cannot, like, it's on a different... No matter what anybody tells you, that African hustle, it's on a different level. You know, we only know how to survive. We are the only people who know. Mainland suffering is not being mainland, Nigeria mainland. You don't want to go there, you know. I know now. I know very well. So it's like when you come to Ghana and we are talking about Nima, Ashama, Choco. You know Choco, Jamestown. You grew up from Jamestown. You grew up for Osu Mamle. Have you even heard the name before? You grew up from La Paz. Boy Town, La Paz. You grew up from, you know, hey, who grew up from My wife grew up from La Paz. She said, God forbid, though. Hey, La Paz people, then do you dirty. You grew up from Labadi, Fadama. Hey, Charlie. It's not a joke, you know. Kaswa, Mamprobi. Charlie. Neighborhoods day. And then you come up. It's not easy. New Boy Town. Usu. Madina self be cool small, you know. Shukura. Hey! Shukura. You grew up from Shukura. And you know, the funny thing is that all these neighborhoods that you guys have mentioned, I've had like an experience one way or the other, living there or like living with a friend who lives there. I lived in Sukura at a point for like, let's say 4 5 months, 6 months thereabout. Can you imagine? And I lived in Accra, Newtown. And I lived in Tabora. Me, I'm one of the person that have really roamed in the trenches in Ghana. Like trenches. Ask my friends, ask everybody. I've lived in Shukura. I've lived in Tabora. I've lived in Newtown. I'm talking about a pig farm, Newtown. Pig farm, Newtown. And I've lived in La Paz, Boy Town. And I've lived in, well, Osu, I've not lived in Osu before, but I'm always there. You know, some of the most, you know, difficult place to survive in. Nungwa Tribler. I know Nungwa Tribler now. I've also, well, I did not live there particularly, but I used to have friends there, would go chill there, and then I had some churches there as well. You know, Chantan. I did not live in Chantan, but my school was quite close. Teshi as well. You know, so you can tell that we've really struggled, right? You live in Nima before. Well, I've not lived in Nima, but I lived in a place that was quite close. You know, Newtown, Pig Farm, Newtown, Nima. It's like the same zone. So if you live in Newtown, it's literally like you live in Pig Farm. It's literally you lived in Nima. So we always, you know, cross that borders, right? Teshi Mami. Look at how all of you are so excited, talking about your neighborhood with pride. Have you lived in Nima? Have you lived in Ashaiman? Have you lived Hustle Boys? Hangankwa. Come. But it go be. That's why we're organizing some of these events. Come out of the trenches. Come and experience. You know, Jolu is the B town. I lived in Jolu as well. Me, when I was living in Jolu, like my peace of mind is my sister moved there. My sister who's living in the UK, she always likes soft life, so she moved to Jolu. That was where I went to live. You know, and you know the funny thing, the most funniest thing in a hustler man's life is when they live in a hustle zone, and then they want to attach it. When you ask them, especially when they're dealing with girls, they want to run a girl. Every friend of mine that I knew that lived in Pig Farm, they live in pig farm. When they're going to run a girl and they ask them, hey, where do you live? They say, oh, I live in Jolu. I live in Ridge. Because you can cross the road and then you just get to Ridge or you get. But tell the truth, you live in pig farm, my brother. Which one be Ridge? Which one be Jolu? Somely. And everybody that I knew that was living in Bawi. When you ask them that, bro, where do you live? They say, I live in Makati Hill. Makati. You live in Makati Valley. You live in Bawe. You don't want to say you live in Bawe. You live in pig farm. Then they'll tell you that, oh, I live in Rage. I live in Joel, you know. And they live in La Paz. Then they'll tell you La Paz, which is the closest, nicest place that they'll tell you. Tantra Hill. Yeah, if they live in La Paz, they say, oh, I live in Tantra Hill because he has some like nice name. You live in New Boy Town, La Paz. You don't live in Tantra. But come out, you know, you guys come out from all those places, come in your numbers to the events, invite your friends, invite families, invite loved ones, share the link, you know. It's the reason Makati became popular. Yeah, it's the reason Makati became popular because all the boys that live in Bawi, that live in Kaswa, that live in all those places, they will lie to you. Aram is one of them. Aram, I must expose that guy today. There is a town behind Cantonment. Who can tell me the name of that town? There's a town behind Cantonment. It's one of the hardcore, low-key trenches, but those people have branded themselves like they live in Cantonment. But where do you live? I live in Cantonment, bro. They lie you. They live in that town. I've forgotten the name. Who can remind me of that town's name? Chiado. Hey, Chiado. People do they claim say it and they live. You live in Chiado. You say you live in Cantonment. Anyway. But yeah, those guys that won the giveaway, yeah? Send me your details. I'm gonna send it to you as soon as possible. I hope you guys just enjoyed your evening though. I'm gonna leave you. We'll catch up, right? Keep sharing the link, keep inviting your friends to register for the event. And then when I have the time and then the market looks good, obviously I'm gonna send some trades to you, do some breakdown here and there, right? Yeah, we'll catch up later, guys.